This explanation is either gonna get me committed or it's gonna make so much sense to you. There's no in-betweens. This is you, the scapegoat. This is the narcissist, and these are your marbles. Your marbles are your energy, your time, your effort, your empathy, your emotional reaction. Any time and energy you exert towards the narcissist in your life is what they're feeding off of. And this is the narcissist's container. As you can see, it is bottomless and they are an empty shell. And so every time the narcissist tries to get you to engage, you are giving them your marbles. And let's say it's just a best case scenario where your cup is full and the narcissist has targeted you at a time where you're doing good in your life, which they tend to do. You're not gonna notice the manipulation at first because you still have so many marbles. So let's say the narcissist is love bombing you and you're eating it up. Guess what that is? You're giving them marbles. In case you haven't figured it out yet, marbles are supply. This is what the narcissist is feeding off of. So they love bomb you to try to gain your trust. And as long as you are eating it up and you're starting to trust them and the narcissist is noticing that you are eating it up, they're gonna keep taking your marbles. And then once they've gained your trust, they start devaluing you. So they start treating you like shit. And this is to get you reacting. And so if they say something awful to you, like, oh, I didn't like the way you were talking to me in 2008. And if you entertain this bullshit that the narcissist is saying, you're giving them more supply. And look, the cup's not as full as it was because you've poured it into the narcissist. Then the narcissist discards you. Maybe they're giving you the silent treatment for 5 minutes. Maybe they go to bed angry, whatever it is. Discard does not have to be like the final time they talk to you. Discard can literally be a 5-minute thing if the cycle's continuing over and over, as it does. And you start worrying and you start trying to figure out like, oh my gosh, I did something wrong. Something's wrong with me. I need to get in this person's good graces again. You're giving them more supply. Then they love bomb you again and you start trusting them again. You even giving them that energy of your trust is filling up their bottomless pit with your marbles. And the narcissist is not gonna stop until they deplete you. You eventually reach a point where you've gone on this merry-go-round with the narcissist, love bomb, devalue, discard, over and over again, just because this person's yapping and they're trying to get a reaction from you. And you're giving them that reaction because you have no idea that this is a whole manipulation tactic. And this person's obviously not going to tell you that they're literally in this to try to ruin your life. And then eventually the narcissist just wears you down so much because they've taken literally all of your marbles at this point. And look at that, you're left with almost nothing. That's literally their goal, to deplete you. And now look at that, you're left with nothing. The narcissist has literally siphoned all of your energy from you. And guess what? They're a bottomless pit. Nothing is ever going to be enough for them. And then you're still here trying to pick up the pieces. But healing takes a bit more time than the actual trauma. You're gonna gain one marble at a time as you heal. So you're vulnerable. Perfect opportunity for another narcissist to come along and drain you yet again. Tell me in the comments if you want to see the sock puppets some more. And if so, I'll probably turn this into a whole series. But I hope this made sense and helped you understand how there's never any benefit to dealing with a narcissist. The more you engage, the more they take from you, the more pieces of yourself you're gonna have to put together. So keep this in mind before even bothering getting into any sort of conversation with a narcissist, whether it's an argument or you trying to explain yourself or trying to make them see the error in their ways or whatever it is pointless. Any attention and energy you give them is what they're feeding off of. And that's how you lose your fucking marbles with a narcissist.